Marbles is brought to you by all of our lovely patrons at patreon.com/LFGX. Support Marbles, support a growing back catalog of all these wonderful races. And we are supported by SpilledCoffeeWorkshop.com, who, I guess this is unofficial. This is a spec ad. This is a spec ad for our friends at SpilledCoffeeWorkshop.com. They could be the sponsor of this season, but I forgot to email them. So there's that. And of course, the smirch over at marbles.swin the storm. Check it out. Give me the
action, drama, totally rigged. This is LFG Marbles. Tonight's a new night, the start of season 4. The points are reset and ready to climb over the next 8 matches. Who among you will take the top spot and the rigged long-sport trophy? Find out now on LFG!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. This is the main event of the evening. The moment you've all been waiting for. It's time! Introducing your host, Rice, the Marvel Machine, Castillo.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the League of Fun Games Marbles Season 4. This is the start of Season 4. Embrace Castillo here, Marble Circus Ringmaster, and I'm excited to bring you the first week of a brand new season. We're going to have 2 45-minute halves here of classic marble racing action. We're back. We're doing it here on Fridays on Twitch. So, thank you everybody for joining us. Let's get into our first race of the evening. I'm going to put 45 minutes on the game clock, and I'm going to start a 2-minute timer to join us on the first race. That is buckshot. Ooh, okay, kind of a special one. Normally these are like a race. But this one is actually got kind of a bullseye sort of I don't know what you would call it. I got a motif. The racers are going to be blasted through the ramps here, and well, whoever gets closest to the center is going to get a marble with their name on it. It's so easy to join us here, by the way. All you have to do in chat is type !play, P-L-A-Y. That's bang play. Because you got to play to win. You simply got to play to win. It's free. You've already done everything you need to do. If you're here in the chat, you've already done everything you need to do. They're telling me I'm a little low. Is that possible? Is that possible? All right. So I'm kind of sometimes I'm getting it away from the microphone just a little bit there. In fact, I can turn my gate down a little bit. So thank you everybody for joining us. One more time, ! Play. You're going to have to type that in every single race. But it's fun. It's fun. How's everybody doing on a Friday night? It is August 12th, 2022. It's already season 4. And this is going to take us through into November. Thank you, everybody, for joining me here back for Season 3. A little sloppy, a little bit of a little flat-footed at the end there, but I think it was fun. I think we got some new ideas for the end of the season as well. So you can always find the schedule and the calendar at marbles.win. Get on the Google Calendar. Get on the email list. All that stuff. Marbles.win's website. Oh, I forgot to tweet. Oh, they got me. Oh, I forgot to tell the Discord. Oh, no, they got me again. Okay, well, yeah, 10 seconds here. For 49 racers on Buckshot, our first race of the evening. It's 3, 2, and they are off on our first race. Oh, I'm glad to be back. Look at this. Everybody making their way down the spiky plinko here. First up the block is going to be Ken Worf, Mad Scientist Kel. There's Amy Schwa, Borst Vuff, and Theater Monkey the Buck. Gitpull and Amy Schwa, as well as the rest of our racers. 22. Oh, there's everybody. Look at that. 22 seconds. Hello, everybody. 30 seconds. We're moving to the top of the pack here. We're looking at Ken Wharf, who is leading as the crow flies. It's a little bit dangerous at this part of the track because if you get a little too antsy right here, there's like Furben. You could DNF. Keep an eye on the right side of your screen tonight for DNFs. There's Furben getting the DNF. Make sure you get your Franker Z's ready for those DNFs. All right, there's Ken Wharf getting shot first onto the buckshot. Ooh. Oh, they added like a paint thing, or maybe some of you guys have paint. Do you have paint? Well, oh my goodness. All right, we're looking at musical chemist. Oh no, there's Zigbone. All right, 45 minutes, 5 seconds. Not minutes, goodness. On buckshot, who are we waiting on? Jake Schneider and Von Hungtaint. Oh, there we go! Congratulations to Musical Chemist, Nick with the C, and Mad Scientist Kel. Your podium on buckshot, our first race of the evening. Top 10 rounded up by Duke McAwesome, Ken Wharf 04, Spiderbite 0, Captain Jack 913, Brave Jayhawk, Jay Milius, and Biz Dism in 10th place. We're going to find out who came in last, who was the furthest from the... it's Zigbone in 45th. Caught a glimpse of it right there at the end. Zigbone managed to aim pretty far on the rim there. Gotta mean, there we go, the Franker Z's for our DNF friends. Only a few of them here. Just Scoop Shooter, Colin J, Crawford, and everyone else there. All right, well, let's load up your next track. All right, we're loaded up on our next track. Fear of Heights. Now, type exclamation mark PLAY into the chat. Get a marble with your name on it. I'm going to start a 2-minute timer on this second race of the evening. And we'll get ready for the next race. Exclamation mark please, which one time in the chat, please. All right, folks, you got another minute 20 here on our second race of the evening. Fear of Heights. Fear of Heights here. Let's take a look at the racetrack. I got another sand-themed level here. This one's got a multi-track section here. Our racers making their way into a funnel. This actually should be pretty quick because these little poles here will break off some of that centrifugal force. Some sneaky snakes here. Slow Steve, that could be some stuff. Some poppers. Ooh, don't stop. Don't pops, don't stops. Don't pops, don't stops. 45 seconds. Don't pops, don't stops, huh? And my lip gloss is popping, frankly. 30 seconds now. Join the 48 racers who are loaded up into this race. Oh, and I need to email, or I need to tweet. Sorry, everybody, I'm doing all my social media. Marbles live. WW. Tweet. There we go. All right, 10 seconds now on Fear of Heights. We've got 49 racers loaded into the second race of the season. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and they are off. 49 racers loaded into the Fear of Heights. It's our second race this first week, and it looks like we're going to have, Brave Jayhawk, Nick with a C, Bizdism, the Ben Franklin, Ken Wharf, and Sergeant Sunday, front of the pack, the Buck and Paolo, another J Martin, some of the front runners there on Fear of Heights. The racers are splitting up and going into a pretty dangerous stair-step section here. There's some of these stanchions that'll kind of straighten them out here, but these drops are super, super dangerous. We're keeping an eye out here on Paolo, who is, there we go. Paolo getting stopped, but getting very stable. I'm going to end up pretty stable. Here's Brave Jayhawk, who's going pretty lateral now. Now up in the air. That means Brave Jayhawk is missing those boosts. Only got one boost. That's going to leave Ken Wharf space to speed through the front. of the pack. 45 seconds elapsed so far. Now, Night Attack, interesting, seems to be leading the pack here now. Can't beat Theater Monkey's local ghost. Amy Schwa trying. Oh, Amy Schwa landing it. Let's see what Amy Schwa does here on Fear of Heights. This could be the move. Amy Schwa getting a escape velocity. Oh my goodness, this is so intense. We've never seen this. As long as Amy Schwa doesn't get bonked too bad, doesn't get stopped, doesn't get bopped. Oh no, Amy Schwa is still just ahead of Theater Monkey here, trying to catch up with speed. Oh, it's the final stretch. This is so close. This is going to be the tightest finish, and it's just for how much in first. There we go. Amy Schwa has certainly...
It's a new lap record.
Set a new lap record. Oh my goodness. Here on Fear of Heights. Oh my goodness. A minute 17 now. As we see Night Attack. Oh, interesting. Night Attack coming into second place. Producers of fine quality content. Night Attack bringing you here second place. Followed by Scoop Shooter, an easy third. You got a minute 1 to bring it in for Fear of Heights. All right, we're going to the back of the pack here with 35 seconds. We're looking at Princess Dagger, who is making it through the secondary funnel. Missed all of the opportunities to break that centrifugal force and is going to have to make the long way down. Ooh, she's fearing the heights, folks, but there she goes, breaking the block. Ooh, got some poppers in front. That's Miravina, your postseason champion, by the way. And Princess Dagger is going to get cold. Oh, by the Stephen Heck line. Oh, what could you do? 8 seconds. No, now we're looking at Swapping Spit, who will take that last place point. There you go. Congratulations go to Amy Schwa, a Night Attack. Oh, and Scoop Shooter, your podium on Fear of Heights. Top 10 rounded up by Nick Howell, Paolo DLR, Mad Scientist Kel, Brave Jayhawk, another Jay Martin, Ken Worf, 04, and Duke McAwesome. We're going to scroll through the rest of the results here. I'm going to need a few Franker Z's because I think we've got some falling friends there. Yes, in 39th place. Swapping Spit's going to get our last place point. Look at that. Ugh, I hate seeing the DNFs. I hate the DNFs. But I love seeing the Franker Z's, so it all makes it work out. Let's take a look at the top while we get another track loaded. We got 2 minutes to join our next race, the Space Chase. After just 2 races here, we've got Amy Schwa leading the pack with 18 points, Mad Scientist Kel with 16, and Musical Chemist with 13 points. Look at this, we already got someone in the top 3 who's not got a win. I guess that makes sense because we've only had 2 races. Got a minute 30 here. We are loaded up now on the Space Chase ! Plays, which you to type in the chat. Get a marble with your name on it. I'm going to make some producer juice here while I got a minute 30. I got a minute 30 here for the Space Chase here, so I'm just going to make a little producer juice. Okay, so I got, oh, well, I got my, it's in a, okay, I'm filling up my pack. Here I got some some Baja Blast. So a little bit of that, a couple of slugs of that. We got 1 minute, by the way. Join us, !play in the chat. Okay, and then, for the gamer fuel, really for the gamer fuel in all of us, it's got to be Jaeger. It's got to be your friend, Jägermeister. Just a little slug of that. Yeah, just a little slug of that. There we go. I am a legitimate bartender. Top it off with my blast. I'm having a Baja Blast. I'm having a Baja Blast. 20 seconds now to join us on the Space Chase. We are loaded up here with 56 racing friends on the third race of the evening. 10 seconds now for the Space Chase. Last chance. 3 seconds. 2. And we are off on the Space Chase. It's kind of a darker level, kind of hard to tell, and it splits up right at the beginning here. So we'll keep a little bit of distance as our racers make their way through the funnel to get off the block on Space Chase. 10 seconds elapsed so far. Who's got the line? Looking like FLS Carners. There's Mail Numbs getting kind of close. There's Nick Howe leading the pack off the block. First on the Space Chase, followed by Matt Seideskel and Nick with the C. Miravina's Local Ghost is keeping up in the front as we keep a little bit of an eye here, because the 2 tracks will turn into 4 as some of our racers do and don't make it out of the anti-gravity section in one piece. Miravina's Local Ghost is pulling away from Nick Howe, who is leading on the top side. Matt Seideskel, Jake Schneider, Miravina in the front pack as Nick Howe makes it fast and through the funnel there, the industrial funnel. I've already had about 8 DNFs so far, not looking great at 1 minute into this race here. Your front runner looks like Nick Howe, Matt Seideskel, Jake Schneider, and Miravina. As we go here, Nick Howe leading as the crow flies, as Jake Schneider and Matt Seideskel are keeping up. Ooh, Jake and Nick Howe are right on top of each other. Miravina's in the mix as well. This is a real heavy fight for first place. Miravina's in the mix as they reconvene here on a high protected Steve. 1 minute 30 so far, and we're looking to get first escape velocity. Oh, it's going to be tight. It'll be Trabor's Princess Dagger and Vuff fighting for the podium, and that will be your top 3. Top 10 making their way in short order. 1 minute 30. Join us on the Space Chase. Woo! My, that tastes like Jägermeister. All right, we're looking at Zigbone and Scoop Lindsay, who are pulling up the rear. 1 minute now for Zigbone. Zigbone can get another last place point here, move up the standings. Oh, look at that. Artex getting some points again. Interesting. I spill a little bit of producer juice, and now I get points. Isn't that interesting? Here's Zigbone getting that last place point. There we go. Congratulations to Triple Worst 912, Princess Dagger 17, and Vuff, your podium on the Space Chase. Top 10 rounded out by Kinlan, Spider Bite 0, Night Attack, Ben Franklin in 7th, Ken Worf 04, Jake Schneider in 9th, and in 10th, Judy Bootybot. Gotta get some Frankersies in chat for some of our fallen friends who came in last place. It's gonna be Zigbone in 44th place. Another last place point for Big Zigbone. The big Zigbone. Alright, let's take a look at the top 15 and load up your next track. Ten minutes now. Excuse me, 2 minutes now for our next track, Mountain Pass, exclamation mark play. Look at it, Amy Schwa. Oh! Isn't that interesting? In second place, it's Night Attack. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that so interesting? You know, statistically, the way that this game works, you just need to invite more people to play. And then you'll take all those points away from me. 1 minute 30, join us here on Mountain Pass. All right, so I'm going to taste test here the Gamer Fuel Blast, the Summer Gamer Fuel. Because you can only get it really at the summertime. They had it at HEB. They have it at HEB. Usually, when I go, when last year I had to go to Walmart. They had it at my local, at my corner store. Solid. This is not dissimilar to Gamer Fuel Classic, which is just Mountain Dew and Jägermeister. You know, I wonder. Okay, we've had about half of it. What if I cut it? Because Jaeger's pretty strong. Oh, see, look at that. Now that's nasty. Oh, no, that's a bad color. Oh, no, it shouldn't be that. Oh, no, it shouldn't be that color, I don't think. No, I don't think it should be that color, no. All right. 30 seconds now to join us here on Mountain Pass! Exclamation mark play. We'll get you in the race. We handle all of the league stuff. We handle all of the crazy points. I just updated all of the books, anything. So there we go. 15 seconds on Mountain Pass. Mirina says, is HP like a 7-Eleven? No, it's like a Food Lion. Like a Food Lion. All right, 10 seconds on Mountain Pass. 61 racers are loaded up here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and they're off on Mountain Pass, our 4th race of the evening. Mountain Pass, a snow-drenched level with a technical start with not a lot of chaos. These technical levels are all about just falling, and everyone tends to fall very similar, even when some of these rocks fall and leave debris on the track. Looking here at the front pack here, who is going to be off the block first? It looks like Captain Jack, followed by Jay Melius, Brave Jayhawk, Treborst, Musical Chemist, and Jake Schneider, one of our title sponsors this season, by the way. 30 seconds elapsed so far on Mountain Pass. No DNFs, turns out, because we're still starting. And let's follow some of this technical course here. Jay Milius and Captain Jack are fighting for first place ahead of Alakar's Local Ghost. Brave Jay Hawk and Treborst are in the mix, keeping this from being a full-on dogfight as Jay Milius avoids the boulder, skips the corner, and goes straight on for the stair steps. A very late turn for Jay Milius onto the snow section. That's going to open up Captain Jack to take a strong short line in the next section. Totally covered, going all the way down with a 9, with a hard chicane just ahead of Alakar's Local Ghost. Here's Captain Jack. Going into the next snow drift, Alakar's Ghost is moving on ahead. That could be a physics difference over the years, but Jay Milius now taking that front spot on Mountain Pass. We're a minute 30 into this race so far. Alakar's Local Ghost having to hit some debris. Now Brave Jayhawk, Captain Jack, and Treborst are all ahead of that Ghost. Captain Jack is trying to get some escape, but hitting some bonks in a really bad way, opening up the door for JRE, Enchilada of Fun, and then Captain Jack to get escape velocity out of this part. Going into another divergence, a minute 45. Anybody on the bottom section here? Some of the racers will start to, there we go, Amy Schwa hit the Schwa. And skipped quite a bit of the track. Now, not too dangerous because further down the track there are these boulders that will keep everybody stopped up for plenty of time. So Amy Schramm may be ahead of everybody, but only by a little bit. See here, Joshi 64-bit is on the way. Gitpul, Xander, and Red Hat Jesse are leading kind of the normal pack. Princess Dagger, FLS Carnage, and Enchilada of Fun in that top 10 mix as Amy Schramm is leading just a bit on the Mountain Pass. Made a big skip in the course, but Amy, and is Amy even gonna break that debris? I'm not seeing any signs that Amy, there we go, Amy is hitting the debris. That debris has now shattered. It's gonna have a long deterioration time. And there's Red Hat Jesse. Saying I'm gonna be okay with that. Enchilada of Fun sneaking ahead now. 2:48 on the clock. Enchilada of Fun has locked up first place with an entire gap over second place as the rest of the racers are still stuck in the debris, only now making their way out as Enchilada of Fun finishes with a minute 30 left on the clock to finish up. Nemiko, Red Hat Jesse, Darlink, Gitpul, Xander, ICU, and Amy Schwa are going to be fighting for the top 10, getting for the points. A minute 17 left. It's going to be a photo finish for the mid-pack, and your top 10 are in on Mountain Pass. It's not a good color. It's not a good color. I added some more Baja Blast. Not a great color. 1 minute now. Thank you, Jerry. That means a lot. That really does mean a lot. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I was on After Things talking about marbles this week. All right, there's Sergeant Sunday. There we go. With the extra do. All right, congratulations to Enchilada of Fun, Nemiko, and Red Hat Jesse, your podium on this 4th race of the evening, Mountain Pass. Top 10 rounded up by Amy Schwa in 4th, Gitpul, Xander, ICU, Darlink, Princess Dagger, Jake Schneider, and Kern 802. There's your top 10. Can I get some frankers because we had a few DNFs? We're going to scroll through and find out who got that last place point that coveted last place point. It's going to be Sergeant Sunday with 54th place. Congrats, Sergeant Sunday. Gonna get a point in our league. Congratulations. And look at all our DNF friends. DNF does, in course. It, in course, stands for does need Franker Z's. I'm gonna take a look at your top 15 and load up the next track. Two minutes now to join us in our next race, Shattered Dreams. 2 minutes. Amy Schwa with that lap record, that local record, still holding strong in first place. Second place, look at this, second place in our attack with 17 points. Mad Scientist with 16. Princess Dagger in fourth with 15. And Gilana Fun, Musical Chemist, and Traborst all with 13 points and 1 win. Ken Worf also got 13 points. So does Spider Bite, but they don't have any wins in their names. 11 for Nick with a C and Nemiko. No wins for either of them. No podiums for Ken Worf or Spider Bite in our top 15, by the way, or Brave Jayhawk. Minute 20 now on Shattered Dreams. I've got a few shout-outs that I'd like to make. Thank you, everybody, for supporting us here on Twitch.tv. My producer, Open Bayou, is letting me know that it's Marbin time. Of course, my other producer is asking me where I could get access to this playlist. This is, of course, the Himbo Hams playlist on Spotify. Check it out. Of course, you can hear the archives with music if you're a subscriber to LFG, patreon.com/LFGX. Thank you to all of our Twitch subscribers, including Nick Howe, resubscribing for 32 months. ICU for 62 months. Thank you so much. Thank you to Ranger Meme for following us yesterday. Thank you, everyone, for all of your support. Oh, and The Buck, 52 months. Thank you to The Buck. 40 seconds to join us on Shattered Dreams, our 5th race of the evening. Take my socks off. I'm wearing pants, so I'm going to take my socks off. Because the standing thing's fine. No, I'm not going to show you the fucking stuff, you nasty perverts. All right, 15 seconds to join us on Shattered Dreams. There are 69 nice ones of you in this race. And we're back, baby. Season 4. 5 seconds now for Shattered Dreams. 3, 2, and 69 nice friends are off on Shattered Dreams. Our folks are making their way down the traditional Plunko. And it's going to be another Jay Martin, Sam, Kangsba, ICU, and the Ben Franklin, Neon Steeple, and Swabbing Spit, Kern, and Mad Scientist, Cal, Anathema, and Duke McAwesome, who are off the block. Duke McAwesome, by the way, your regular season champion of Season 3. Regular season champion, Season 3. Look at that. We're looking at another Jay Martin, who is leading the pack as the crow flies. Oh, BC Smith falling down the pack. Keep an eye on the right side of the screen for DNFs here, as another Jay Martin leading 30 seconds into this race. Woo. Oh my goodness, another Jay Martin is still leading this race. We've already had one fall out of this race. Okay, but between the 3 packs, Neon, Steeple, Anathema, Unbound, and another Jay Martin are leading through the different elevators. Elevators can be a little different. These have the kind of a straight line. And so people won't get stuck in the elevators for too long here. Another Jay Martin is leading as the crow flies. Trying to catch up with Aussie Rob's local record, but going to be difficult as a lot of racers make their way into the Steve on this side. It's going to be ICU there. Neon Steeple leading on the second pack, on the second top, the top side, but going to hit some pops. Get Bullsander trying to skip with some speed, but not going to be able to do it. Neon Steeple first to get Escape Velocity Kings, and the Buck who get quite much more speed, and they are leading this pack. It could be a dogfight if they keep it up for another second or two. No, there's Neon Steeple and Kinlan coming to ruin the dogfight with their cattiness. Kingsba and the Buck are local fighting now. They're not going to keep Aussie Rob's record in suspense. They are... they're all stuck in these popping sections. G. Elliott. G. Elliott will now take the lead with a surprise sneak attack. A photo finish for your 2 through 4. J. Milius 3 for Neon Steeple and Night Attack in 4th. A minute 10 now on Shattered Dreams. About half of our racers are still in this race. Oh my goodness. This is the one that's got the bonus, the boost set go back. Boost set go back. Oh my goodness. Jerry saying, what makes you think that we're being sponsored by the smooth, refreshing taste of Baja Blast? 53 seconds now on Shattered Dreams. This is dangerous here, especially this part here where our racers can be stuck for an unknown amount of time and be popped at any moment. Ooh. 37 seconds now. We're looking at JRE, Mailnum, Kenworth, FLS Carnage, and Mr. Bruick in their backpack trying to get that last place point. Only 27 seconds. Plenty of time for everyone to make it in, but who's going to make it? It could be anybody. It's random. Oh my goodness, Kenworth getting popped. And it's going to be JRE pulling up the rear. There we go. Congratulations to G. Elliott, J. Milius, and Neon Steeple. Your podium here on Shattered Dreams, 5th race of the evening. Top 10 ran up by 9 Tech. Followed by Mad Scientist, held the buck. Daniel J. Newman, Kingsbus, Scott Max, and Necroholic in 10th place. 69 nice racers entered, but only 31 of them finished, with JRE getting that last place point. Congratulations to everybody who took part in the Shattered Dreams Grand Prix. DNFs for a bunch of our friends. Gotta get some Franker Z's because DNF does need Franker Z's. Gonna pull your top 15 and load up another track. We got about 16 minutes on the game clock for this half. We're going through pretty fast, actually. Two minutes now on Portal Purgatory. You got 2 minutes to join us in the next race. Your top 15, Amy Schwa with 26 points. Night Attack with 25 points. Interesting. Mad Scientist Cal with 23 in 3rd place. 15 points for Princess Dagger in 4th. 13 points will have to do for Musical Chemist, Enchilada, Avandra Borscht, Angie Elliott, and Jamie Elias, and Kenworth, and Spiderbite. 11 points for Nick with a C and Nemiko. 10 points for Neon Steeple and Scoop Shooter in 14th. 15 minutes on the game clock here. It's race 6 of the evening, Portal Purgatory. Join us, please! Exclamation mark play is how you join it. You do have to do it every race, but it's very fun. Nick House says, you're right, Mountain Dew doesn't need to spend money. To spread the word of Baja Blast, its unique blend of exciting tropical flavors simply sells itself. Mountain Dew Baja Blast. You don't need me to tell you that this is my favorite drink in the world. "40 seconds on Portal Purgatory." This level, I've got a bunch of bullshit on it where I got to keep pretty wide here because our racers will randomly be shot through these portals and then these portals and also oh sorry, you can't see them, these portals, and only one portal will actually get you to land in the win box, and you have to be at the right speed. So it's going to be pretty dangerous. 20 seconds for 67 racers who are joining us on the 5th, 6th, not even the 5th and 6th race of the evening, Portal Purgatory. A bunch of bullcrap if you ask me. 10 seconds now for Portal Purgatory. Race 6. 3 seconds now. 2. And they are off. Portal Purgatory. As they're making their way through the Plinko, who's going to be first off the block? It's going to be Kenworth, followed by Winter, followed by Scott Max, Attack of the Knights, Bippy Mom, JRE Winter, Amy Schwa, Don't Panic, Kinlan, and many, many more as they make their way onto the Portal Purgatory through all the bullcrap. This one's got a lot of portals and a lot of carnage. That's right, Theater Monkey. So we're going to keep an eye on the win box because the local record, 34 seconds. The world record, 31 seconds. So someone could win right now. Someone could simply win right now, even, if they wanted to. Simply someone could win right now if they wanted to. Ooh, Attack of the Knights almost did. Ooh. Ooh, it's Musical Chemist! In the backboard. Look at that. Very fast. Anyone else going to win? If Musical Chemist is the only person to win, they'll get an extra point for that even. It won't be a new record. There's On the Donner trying. Only a few chances left for our racers to make the loop. There's Duke Big Awesome not making it open by you. There we go. Claiming 2nd place. It's not an only finisher situation. Just the last 4 seconds. There we go. Congratulations to Musical Chemist and Open Bayou, your only finishers on Portal Purgatory. Open Bayou is going to get a bonus point for being the last place finisher, only one to finish in a minute, with a minute 1 on the clock. I need to see a lot of Franker Z's because everybody else does need Franker Z's. That's what their classification is going to be on this one. We really do need those Franker Z's. Go in and do a little bit of datum while we load up the next track here. It's going to be the Gauntlet. I got to do a little bit of data scrutineering here. Anytime we have less than 10 people finish, it means I got to go touch a thing. But you got 2 minutes to load. I got 2 minutes to play, to type play here on the Gauntlet. That's 2 minutes, exclamation mark plays. Which one type? All right, there we go. Minute 30 now to join us on the Gauntlet. We've got 64 best friends joining us here on this blue-themed level. Let's take a look at the top 15 now. Get that data all scrutineered and screwed away. Ooh. In the top spot, it's Musical Chemist with 26 points and 2 wins. Amy Schwa's just far behind with 26 and 1 win. Night Attack still in 3rd place. No one that interesting. Mad Scientist Kellen and Princess Dagger running out the top 5. Enchilada Fun, Traborce, G. Elliott, Jamie Elias, and Ken Wharf in the top 10. A lot of them still got 13 points. We break ties by the number of wins and the number of podiums and the number of races that you have. Then it's alphabetical. It usually doesn't come up that much. Sometimes it does, but it doesn't come up very much. All right, 30 seconds to join us on the Gauntlet, our 7th race this evening. Of course, live the Marbles lifestyle anytime with the Himbo Hams playlist on Spotify. Get on Spotify, and I'm told there's a version of it on Apple Music. All right, 10 seconds now. On the Gauntlet, we've got 73 racers joined in 5, 4, 3, and they're off for now. Into the funnel of the Gauntlet, our 7th race this evening. Season 4. We're looking who's going to get the inside line now on the funnel. We're looking at Darlink, Princess Dagger, maybe swapping Spit. Judy Bootybot, DSA's got an interesting line on the Donners, pretty close. Spider Bite with an interesting line. It's going to be Von Hunkton on the Donner and Judy Bootybot. No, excuse me, Jake Schneider. First into the sea, but not getting a great line. Looking to get escape velocity through Spiral Shape. Furban with the speed and Anathema Unbound. Darlink and Efless Carnage as they split up into a mini multi-track part of the level. They shuffle, they split up, go up and down in every which way. We're looking at Spiral Shape, who shoots into the front of this place here, trying to follow M Bombo Cube's example and doing a pretty good job of it, just maybe not at the record pace. Now there's Device Null, who speeds ahead to catch up with M Bombo Cube's local record. That's some strong speed from Device Null out of the mini funnel. Max Power and Bizdism. How Intensive, swapping Spit. Go Howie. Spiral Shape. Scoop Lindsay and Traborce making their way out of the funnel now. Going into a strainer, Device Null trying to keep up with Mbabo Cube's Ghost, but not falling out with the same speed. Bizdism and Device Null are neck and neck, Max Power and swapping Spit, and Swap takes the lead, and just ahead of the local Ghost here. Let's see what Swap does. Almost going a reflection of Mbombo Cube's local Ghost. 2nd place, we are looking at Bizdism and Device Null, who are fighting for 2nd place. How Intensive, go Howie in 4th, Anathema Unbound, Darlink in 5th, and Traborst Swap is neck and neck with Mbombo Cube's Local Ghost. Ooh, but Swap is getting some of the worse pull on the speed humps, and getting some of these side bumps. That's going to open up the door for Device Null TV to go neck and neck and then take the point. Ooh, a very technical drop by Device Null, but keeping it on the track. That's all you got to do. Keep it on the track. Device Null with 2:05 so far, leading this race just behind Mbombo Cube, and has been catching up in a lot of interesting ways. Device Null catching ahead, but then hitting some bonks in a bad way, getting the boost. Device Null is still in the lead, and Mbombo Cube, oh no, Device Null can't keep it on the track with that speed. Bizdism now is trying to show him how it's done, but Darlink, in a surprise finish, sets a new local record, beating Mbombo Cube. Oh my goodness.
New lap record.
Oh my gosh. Top 3 are in. How intense has been opened by you? Go, Howie. That was amazing. Top 10 are in on the gauntlet. A minute 30 now. Almost half of our racers, over half of our racers now have DNF'd here. Make sure you keep an eye on the right side of the screen this evening. Wow, what a finish. And we caught it, and we got it on screen. Yes, yes. Minute 10 now on the gauntlet. We're waiting on just a few racers. We're looking at Mailnum, who's going to walk it in. Daniel J. Noon going to walk it in. Mighty Mike, as long as they land it. Ooh, I'm going to land it, Mighty Mike. Oh, Mighty Mike not landing it. Not walking it in. Ken Worf now is in the fight for last place. Ken, keep it on the damn blue. You got to keep it on the blue, Ken. Okay, that's my advice to you, is keep it on the blue. Ken is keeping it on the blue, and a great line into the reservoir. This is going to be a good line for Ken Worf, who will take last place. I believe it to be the case. Less than 30 seconds on the clock to finish it up, and there we go. Congratulations to Darlink.
The new lap record.
Has a new lap record with a time of 2:23. Top 3 rounded out by how intense have been opened by you. That's incredible. Congratulations one more time to Darlink. Making sure you get all your points, buddy. That's going to be 5 extra points in this Marbles League. And it's going to make a point. It's going to make a difference. Top 10 rounded by Duke Gossam, Bizdism, Winter 27, Thermos Jack, Neon Steeple, Macaholic, and Scoop Lindsay in 10th place. We're going to scroll through. And in 29th place, it's Ken Worf who's going to get that last place point. There we go. Our datums are datumed. Congratulations again.
The new lap record.
It's a new lap record. Let's take a look at the top 15. Load up a new track and get started. This will be our last of the half. A few minutes and come back. All right, 2 minutes though. On the lucky few, 2 minutes to join us in our next race. Last race of the half. Top 15, Music Alchemist and Amy Schross still holding 1 and 2. Night Attack is still interesting in 3rd. Okay, interesting, Darlink. Mad Scientist Cal 4 and 5. The 13 pack has been broken up just a little bit. Open Bayou in 6, Duke McAwesome in 7, Princess Dagger 17 in 8th, Neon Steeple in 9, and Ken Worf in 10th. 11 through 15 holding 13 points still, so there's still some 13s in there. How does that happen? All right, we're going to minute 30 now. Join us. Exclamation mark plays what you want to type in the chat. Get a marble with your name on it. Type play and join the race. Yes, my producer is telling me that if you're feeling spook, keep it on the blue. And boy, it's our second most iconic piece of advice. Let me tell you, we're loaded up now here in our final race of the half. Only 3 minutes left on the game clock. A minute to join us in the lucky few. 64 racers are loaded up here. Exclamation mark plays. What you want to type in the chat? You can see me typing it in the chat, or you can hear that sound. Oh my goodness, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad that we tried doing the running of the bulls. I don't think it worked very well. I don't think it worked very well. It's kind of a mess. Kind of a mess for a lot of different reasons. So we'll try something else. I actually have an idea. I have an idea for something simpler and even easier and even more easy to understand. Not to mention, I'm thinking about doing pickup marbles. Have you guys thought about pickup marbles? We'll talk about that after this race. You got 15 seconds on the lucky few. Join the 68 racers here. Oh, and I have no thoughts about that number of racers. 5 seconds now. 4, 3, 2, and we are off on the lucky few. 68 racers are loaded here. I have no thoughts about that. Looking at Furben, who's coming out of the box there into the crazy straws on the lucky few. That's actually pretty fast for these types of levels. Sometimes it takes us a while to get off the block. See, because still you got to go in the center here. There's Winter, who is leading the pack here, just with Chameleon's Local Ghost, followed by Furben in second place. Judy Bootbot and Nick Howe fighting for third place. Rail Ranger Maze and Thermos Jack fighting for fifth. Don't Panic VU and Bippymon for seventh. And in last Mountain Bound and Kinlan for ninth. Darlink in 10th as our racers make their way off the block. 68 racers still loaded onto the lucky few. 45 seconds. Pulling up the rear. Enchilada Fun, DSA, JRE, Keegan, Princess Dagger. Missed. All right, well, we're looking at Furben, who's leading as the crow flies. Chameleon's Local Ghost is pretty far ahead, and I think it's going to be not possible to catch up. If you ask me, it's going to be tough. Furben is, there's Chameleon. Chameleon's on the bottom track there. I think that's part of it. But Furben is loaded up and going in the top side. See, I think the bottom side, the Bippy Mom, I think, might have a chance as they make their way through the second bottom pack. Furben and Real Ranger Maze trying to get escape velocity. No, it'll be Furben, Darlink, and Nick Howe. Get Pulsator and Bippy Bomb at the bottom, trying to catch up and lead on this bottom track. A minute 35 elapsed going through the Pringles. Don't pop, don't stop. Bippy Mom with a great escape velocity into the hamster ball of doom of hell, trying to make it into that little alleyway. Ooh, Bippy Mom with a head-on bonk is going to go in very easy. Get Xander just behind How Intensive, also off the block, and Nick Howe a minute 55 as Bippy Mom makes it into the final stretch on the lucky few. There we go, Bippy Mom, your winner, followed by Get Xander and yes, Howie, go Howie in third. A minute 9 now. Your top 10 have made their way into the lucky few. Last chance. Not too many DNFs so far, I would say. If you asked me, I would say not too many DNFs so far. If you asked me. Looking at the back of the pack now, we're looking at, Musical Chemist, how did you, this is doomed. You're a doomed lover, Musical Chemist. You're simply one of the doomed lovers. With 30 seconds to make it to the end of the lucky few, I just don't see how you can do it. You've got to, with a bad bonk, a head-on bonk like that, Musical Chemist, this is so, oh no! The second one. 15 seconds for the Musical Chemist, trying to avoid the Stephen Heck, who will John calling. Musical Chemist is going into the hamster ball of hell, trying to get into that little alleyway there. Oh no, getting cold. There's Enchilada of Fun with 3, 2, 1. Oh, not enough time to make it into the end. There you go. Congratulations to Bippy Mom, Get Xander, and How Intensive, your podium on this 8th race of the evening, the lucky few. Top 10 rounded out by the following racers. Nick Howe in 4th place. A very close fourth. 5th place, Thermos Jack, followed by Ken Wharf, Mighty Mike, Nick with a C, Kinlan, and Winter 27 in 10th. I see a lot of Franker Z's here because we did have a few friends who do need their Franker Z's. Coming in last place, getting that last place point of this last race of our first half. It's going to be JRE with 60th place. Congrats to JRE. Going to get a bonus last place point like that. All right, folks, we're back here for the second half of LFG Marbles Week 1. Season 4. We are loaded up into our first race of the evening, and it is going to be Flatson's Best Airy Business. We are loaded up here on our community level first of the evening. I'm going to start a 2-minute timer. Exclamation mark plays, which you want to type in the chat. Get a marble with your name on it. Have to type it every race. While you do that, let's take a look at the top 15 here. Second half of first race of the week. First match of the season. First week of the whatever. Musical Chemist and Amy Schwa with 26 points. Musical Chemist just ahead with the second win. Night Attack still in third place, and that interesting no wins. Darlink in fourth, and Mad Scientist Kill in fifth. Minute 30, join us. Exclamation mark plays, which type. Of course, we will be back next Friday for week 2 of season 4. It's just that easy. After that, we'll be back in September after a bye week. September 2nd, September 9th, 16th, and 30th. Please check them out. Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm thinking of doing something here. We got the Patreon, patreon.com/LFGX. And I've been thinking about, someone brought up earlier, I was on After Things talking a little bit about marbles and Patreon. And I thought, what would be really easy? Might be what you guys like, might be what you want. If we did pickup marbles once a week. What if we had a Saturday game? What if we did a Saturday afternoon? What are you doing on Saturday afternoon? It's a one-day game. Just play for an hour and a half, whatever. You guys like marbles, right? I'm told that you guys like marbles. So, I don't know. That's an idea. I keep thinking of we could cut them up. But I think you guys just like doing marbles. And I think I like doing marbles, and I think we could just do more marbles really easy. So I'm thinking about that. 10 seconds now on our first community level of the evening. It's Flatson's Best Airy Business. 74 racers are loaded up with 5 seconds to begin. 3, 2, and they are off. 74 racers here on this community level. Ooh, Flatson's Best Airy Business. I think this is a pretty short one to my understanding, if I remember from the stage select screen. Our racers getting collected into, oh my goodness, interesting. This sort of a manufacturing bubble. There's a whole pack here. Perk Brian, JRE, Scoop Lindsay for Ben Vuff, Open Bayou, G. Elliott on the Donner. Everybody is just very slowly making their way here as they've been sectioned off. This is the first section going into the Best Airy Business. And look at all the debris. All the debris on the ground. We've got Feral Helena, Leadwin, Neon Steeple, some of the front runners going into this next section of Flatson's Best Airy Business, doubling back now, dealing with all this debris. The debris, is landing on the top. I don't know how that is. We've got a few DNFs already. Leadwin, Neon Steeple, Brave Jayhawk, and Perk Brian leading, doubling back yet again. Making their way towards a cannon. A cannon shoot, and there's Leadwin shooting up into, oh my goodness, the funnel catch. Leadwin not hitting any of the debris in the mix. Leadwin now dropping into first place with a time about 1:12. Leadwin followed by Brave Jayhawk and Neon Steeple, your podium on Best Airy Business. Goodness, a lot of debris in a fun way. Oh, this was fun. Oh, this is a fun one. Oh, you have to start another 45-minute timer. Goodness gracious. We're gonna do 8 laps. We're gonna do 8 tries. The time is the time doesn't matter. We're gonna do 8 tracks. A minute 30, folks. You got a minute 30 to finish up. Bring it in. Minute 20 now for our first of the community levels. Best Airy Business. It looks like Maildom is gonna bring it home. There we go! Congratulations to Leadwin, Brave Jayhawk, and Neon Steeple. Your podium on Flatson's Best Airy Business. Thank you to Flatson for the community level. Top 10 rounded up by Devin Parker. Night Attack in 5th place. Scoop Shooter in 6th. Daniel. Jane Newman in 7th. Feral Helena in 8th. Mechaholic Max Power 683 rounding out in 10. 74 racers entered. We did have a few DNFs. We're going to scroll through here. I got to get some fraggers. These were our fallen friends. In 64th place, the big Nintendo 64th place, it's Mailnum. Gonna get that last place point in our league. All right, well, let's take a look at the top 15 and load up the next community track. Oh, isn't that interesting? All right, you got 2 minutes to join us on our next community level. Wasn't that so interesting? Wasn't that so interesting? Isn't it very interesting who's in the lead of the race right now? I think it could be very interesting. I think it could be very interesting to the future of the league. It looks like Night Attack is in the lead with about 32 points. Just really running away with it. And how many wins is that? Is that with any wins? Is that with, we have to check with our statisticians here. There's a minute 30 to join us in our next race here, but I just need to see the top 15 here. Is that with any wins? Sold 1 million records with no features? It's Night Attack at the top with no wins? 32 points followed by Musical Chemist. And Amy Schwa still with their 26 points, and that is so respectable. I just congrats to the 26. That's just great. Neon Steeple with 24 points. Starlink with 23. So does Mad Scientist Kel, 5th and 6th. Yes, my producer is telling me Nat rigged. Yes. We're at a minute to join us here on our second level of the community block. Hey, if you're faster than me, go faster than me, goddammit. 50 seconds here on Electro Joe 42's Electric Spicy Situation. We're loading. Oh my goodness, look at this. Spicy Squad. Wow, that's very decorative. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Joe, oh my goodness. This is something out of my Matrix-like nightmares. The horrible machinations that haunt my dreaming hours. 25 seconds to join us here. You have to type exclamation mark play every race to get a marble with your name on it. We got prize packs for the winners here. Sorry to the Season 3 winners. I'm being very slow and lazy, but we will get you your prize packs out soon. It is very Final Fantasy 17. Kind of Final Fantasy 18. Or Final Fantasy 80 as well. Adia? All right. 66 races are loaded up here on the Spicy Situation. 3, 2, and they're off on this community level. Halfway through community levels tonight. Oh my goodness, what is this? My frames per second. They're. Oh my goodness, we've got snow. All right, we're seeing Vuff, who is shooting down the track here. Scott Max seems to have fallen out of the mix. Devin C. Sims and Korzik neck and neck on opposite sides. FLS Crunch, Puff Deluxe, Bippy Mom, and Stash Man as well, as Korvik is trying to get some position over Poff. They're in the Ferris wheel now. Who's going to make it out now? We've got it's Malvinius, followed by Winter and Nick Howe, Jeezy, Keegan, and JRE, making their way through a shuffly, messy sort of protected section here with portals. Oh my goodness, it's Malvinius, who has been shot up into the finish box. Oh my goodness, followed by Nick Howe, GZ, Keegan, Winter, Sergeant Sunday, JRE, Jake Schneider, Paolo, Darlink. Oh my goodness. My goodness. 1 minute 45 to join us at the end of the Electric Spicy Situation. Woo. There we go. Congratulations to Malvinius, followed by Nick Howe and GZ. Blue Moon is Craft. Your podium on Electro Joe 42's Electric Spicy Situation. Thank you to Electro Joe 42 for the Spicy Situation. 66 racers entered in, and only, oh my goodness, that could be a bonus point, but let's take a look at the top 10 actually first. It's Winter 27 in 4th place, followed by the Keegan Sablon, Sergeant Sunday, JRE, Jake Schneider in 8th, Paolo Dealer, and Darlink in 10th. Congratulations. I gotta get them. Brilliant. Franker's in the chat because we had one DNF. 65th place, it's Ben Franklin getting that last place point, but we do have to give a bonus point for the only DNF finisher, Scott Max, on this race. Congratulations, Scott, for getting that extra bonus point. You deserve it. Yeah. Loaded up in our next community level here. You got 2 minutes to join us here. 2 minutes to join us while we take a look at the top 15. This is our live standings for Season 4, Week 1. We are 11 races in, and oh, interesting. Way to take us to 32 points. That's interesting, if you asked me. Followed by Nick Howe, musical chemist. Amy Schwa in 4th, and Darlink in 5th. And that's with no features? I'm sorry, is that with no features? Okay, interesting. First place, no features. Okay, interesting. I think that's interesting. 1:30 to join us here on our 3rd community level in the community block. It's Evo Pups, Dark Demonic Storm. Join the 49 racers here. Ooh, everyone's doing. Ooh, this is kind of a circus level. Hey, this is kind of a circus, and I'm kind of like the damn clowns. It's kind of like all of us are the damn clowns. Exclamation mark play is what you got to type it in the chat. You have to do it every race. Join the 59 clowns, clown racers who are joining us here on this community level. My favorite clown level. If you're a subscriber here on Twitch, by the way, well, you don't get bonus points, but you can access our subscriber-only skins. You can see them on the right side of your screen. If you type exclamation mark play with the number 6 through 10, you'll get those skins, including our Pay Piggy, our Retro, our Hamster. I got a new little dinosaur guy in the radioactive heart with 10. Of course, 1 through 5 for everybody. So dress yourself up to your heart's content here only at twitch.tv/nightattack. 30 seconds to join us in Evo Pups, Dark Demonic Storm. Can you hear that? Is that really loud? Is that really ugly? I bet that's really uncomfortable. I bet nobody. I don't think anybody likes that. All right, 13 seconds. I'm gonna start doing that. It's race 11 this evening. 5 seconds on the Dark Demonic Storm. 3, 2, and 67 racers are off. Evo Pups, Dark Demonic Storm. I think I scared everybody off just before the lights. I was slamming my desk like a goddamn maniac. The Metal to the Core EDC says that they liked it. So there we go. All right. They're making their way through a rainbow. Whoa! They're making their way through whoa! We're just going to keep an eye out here because our racers are going to get... Oh, they're crazy strawing into a cannon. We'll keep an eye out as Scoop Lindsay is leading the pack into the Dark Demonic Storm. Scoop Lindsay getting stopped on this funnel section here. Arbin and Firebin in the mix as well. Scoop Lindsay, and that's not a list of Lord of the Rings characters. That's Arbin and Larbin. Mechaholic now taking the front place as Nick Howe tries to take second place. Kinlan as well. We're looking in this Dark Demonic Storm, though I would say it's neither dark nor demonic because it is quite colorful and bright. Mechaholic is in the Ferris wheel trying to make some moves, but Scoop Lindsay and Nick Howe will be the first ones out of the Divergence. Malvinius and Mechaholic on the opposite side, going through a tunnel of hell. Nick Howe and Scoop Lindsay on this side are fighting for first place. No one is quite sure if they're the only ones fighting for first place. Malvinius on the other side is in the mix as well. Only 63 racers are still here. Only 4 DNF so far. 1:18 on the clock. They make their way through some debris. Malvinius, Nick Howe, and Scoop Lindsay are all... Malvinius with the great escape velocity through the fast double. Projected Steve Malvinius with another cannon. There we go. Shot into the wind box. It's Malvinius in first place. Looking for second place. It's going to be TSC and CM. And then Mad Scientist Kel in third place. Woo! A minute 37 now on Evo Pups Dark Demonic Storm. Top 10 are in. Racers are all getting shot cannon-wise into the wind box, so the DNF count will not be quite right at the top of your screen at the end of it. One more community level here coming up in 1:15, but we got a few racers who need to bring it in, including Ledwin. Ledwin! Excuse me, Ledwin. Can I have you, Ledwin, to the end of the level, please? Ledwin to the end of the level. Here's the escape velocity for Ledwin. Oh, dealing with some debris for Ledwin. Oh, this could be... Let's see how he handles it. Oh, there we go! Congratulations to Malvinius getting another win, followed by TSC and Sam and Mad Scientist Kel. Your podium on our 11th race of the evening. Our third community level, it was Evo Pups Dark Demonic Storm. They get Evo Pup for the level. Top 10 rounded up by JRE, Stashman, Open Bayou, Thermos Jacket, Davin Parker, Max Power, and Devin C. Sims, your top 10. On the Dark Demonic Storm, we're going to scroll through, find out who got the DNF. Didn't make it to the finish line there, and it's going to be... Ooh, in 63rd place, it'll be Ledwin. That's right, congrats to Ledwin getting that last place point. Gotta see some progress. There's only 4 DNFs. Interesting. I kind of thought there would be more DNFs, but it seemed like that there was not. All right, we're going to load up our next track. And so our final community track. And now look at this. This is a respectable ranking here. 2 minutes to join us on our final community track of the evening. 2 minutes on the clock. First place, Mad Scientist Kel with 33 points, followed by Night Attack. Both of them has had really no wins. Really, isn't that interesting? 1 million sales, no features, huh? That's my album, no features. Followed by Open Bayou, 28, also no wins. Followed by Nick Howe, 27 points, also no wins. Malvinius and Musical Chemist, who both have 2 wins, are only settling for 5th and 6th. Amy Schwan, Darlink, Neon Steeple, and How Intensive. Go Howie, pull up the top 10. Top 5 with Brave J, Hawk, Kenworth, Gitpole, Duke, and Thermos Jack. Duke McAwesome, your regular Season 3 champion, by the way. All right, we are loaded up in our next level this evening. It's Flamey Man's Pretty Glorious Bout. You got a minute 8 to join us. Exclamation mark plays, which you want to type in the chat. Get a marble with your name on it. It's fun, it's free, it's easy. We handle all of the points and things. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here. 1 minute in the chat to join us on the Pretty Glorious Bout. Of course, when you hear the sound, you know to join the race. Hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Daria in the chat. Happy birthday. If she is here enjoying the marble racing, happy birthday to her. All right, 40 seconds on Pretty Glorious Bout. We need to bring the birthday borner to this stream. Or we gotta I like birthday borner's good. I like birthday borner. I want to do birthday borner more. We need to take away the birthdays from Facebook, and we need to open source. 22 seconds now on Flamey Man's Pretty Glorious Bout. What does this look like? A lot of turf. A lot of turf, and hey, no boy wizards around either. 10 seconds on Pretty Glorious Bout. 67 racers are loaded up, and I have no thoughts about that. It's time. 3, 2, and they are off. 67 racers are loaded up here. Front of the pack, no funnel to speak of just yet. Oh, there's the funnel. Our racers are being shot into it. Oh my goodness, it's Horde Curious leading the pack, it looks like, into the hamster ball of hell. Oh, this is such a major track here. We're just going to keep an eye out. A little further away, Horde Curious is leading, going into the poppers here. Mr. Burke and Winter off the block, Captain Jack, Keegan Sablon, Malvanius, Princess Dagger, Jude Weaver, and Davin Parker making their way up a pretty long elevator. And oh my goodness, look at that curve. Oh, okay, they're getting spot out pretty well. Mr. Burke and Horde Curious, Judy Bootybot trying to break that centrifugal force and get into the final stretch. It'll be Mr. Bruick with a time of about 43 seconds. Ooh! Those little paddles there are creating some chaos as your top 10 are making it into the Pretty Glorious Bout. Ooh. A minute 40, the rest of our racers are making it in. Top 10 are loaded up here. Did we have a lot of, not many DNFs, some DNFs, but not many DNFs. A minute 26 now. Who are we waiting on? We got some folks down here. Brave Jayhawk and Biz Dism fighting with that last place here. Brave Jayhawk not having as much problem with the stanchions as Biz Dism is. A minute 12 should be plenty of time to make it to the finish, but we'll see what happens. Biz Dism with looks like an alien head sort of marble today. Ooh! Didn't get the elevator right on that one. A minute left for Bizdism, trying to get that point and dropping there into the funnel. That's actually a great line out of the funnel, and there we go. Congratulations to Mr. Baruch, Captain Jack, and Judy Booty about your podium on the final community level of the evening. Flamey Man's Pretty Glorious Bout, excuse me. was very pretty glorious. Thank you to Flandy Man for the level. 4th place, Winter 27, followed by Keegan Sablon, Furben, Nemiko, Traborst, Paolo, and David Parker in 10th. We're going to scroll through and find out who got the last place here. I think we might just need a few Franker Z's here. We have 4 DNFs. It's going to be Biz Dism in 63rd place, getting that last place point. Congratulations to everybody, and thank you to all of the community creators for the community blog. We're going to load up another track here. We've got about 28 minutes on your game clock. Feels good. You've got 2 minutes to join us in our next track of the evening. It's Pixel's Death Alley. 2-minute timers begin. Mad Scientist Kellen, Night Attack, neck and neck. As we go into race 13 of the evening, Open Bayou and Nick Howe in the fight for third with Malvinius, Musical Chemist, and Amy Schwa. All of them are within striking distance. Even Darlink and Neon Steeple are pretty close. Not a major delta as we make our way into the 13th race of the evening. Thank you for joining me on Pixel's Death Alley. A minute 30 now. Exclamation mark play is what you want to type in the chat. It's fun. It's free. It's easy. It is a blast. This is my favorite. I love doing this. I was talking about this. Maybe on where was I talking about this? It's good. It's just friendly competition. Some people just need a little competition. Why did I make it marbles? Hey, if you need a little bit of competition, why did I make it marbles? Make mine marbles. One minute now on Pixel's Death Alley. Join the 62 racers who are registered for this race. This is a Pixels level, so it's going to tend to be very fast and very punctuated. GZ says, speech to text, tell Bryce that this is the race to rig, so I win. Oh no, did I just send that? You gotta use the producer note section of the chat there. 66 racers are loaded up. By the way, marbles.win/Discord. Join the Discord. All sorts of great folks there. You can get updates, alerts, get all the behind-the-scenes sauce. You can let your voice be heard. Patreon.com/LFGX. Marbles.win/Discord is the actual link I meant to talk about. 10 seconds now for 68 races. And I have no thoughts about that number. On Pixel's Death Alley. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and they are off. 13th race of the evening on Pixel's Death Alley. And first up the block is going to be GZ, followed by Ken Orphan, Bizdism, Get Pulse, Andrew, DSA, TSEN, Sam, Spiderbite, Vuff, Daniel J. Newman going up in the air, Taco Venti, Darlink, Real Andrew, Major RE jumping up at the front of the pack here as the crow flies. It's GZ going into the first side of the meat hooks here on Death Alley. You're going to see this pattern repeated often. Oh no, G. Elliott pushing GZ off. That is a major offensive on the part of G. Elliott. We're looking at Zero Evil, who is leading us on the track as Keegan Sablon powers into the meat hooks. Night Attack is in the mix with just a lot of experience in the front, just ahead of Keegan Sablon. Not going to get a bad bump like that. This is actually pretty good. Oh no, watch out for G. Elliott. G. Elliott's going to push us off the edge if we get a little too close to her. She is leading here. Get Xander, get shot well forward, but not on the track. Pretty dangerous. G. Elliott leading, going to the next set of meat hooks. A minute almost on the clock. A minute almost. It's that's what we call 10 seconds left. G. Elliott now still leading us. Night Attack in second place. We've got some other races. Keegan Sablon still on the track, taking over Night Attack's second place. G. Elliott loaded there. Keegan Sablon with a last second bump, and Zero Evil making a lead charge into the final stretch. Zero Evil taking advantage of Keegan Sablon's bump and padding on the turn. Keegan Sablon with the switchback, and with a minute 24 on the clock, Keegan Sablon followed by Zero Evil take the win. G. Elliott, despite a very aggressive tack, is going to have to take a fourth place as DSA makes the podium. Oh my goodness. My goodness. My goodness. All right, a minute 7 now. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Your top 10 are in. Happy season 4, everybody. That's right, Needle Flash. "50 Seconds on Pixel's Death Alley." Traborst, Enchilada of Fun, and Judy Bootybot are in the back of the pack, and they're just trying to finish the race. Judy has got 37 seconds as she makes her way through the final meat hooks. There's still some poppers, so it's still pretty dangerous. Oh, and Judy Bootybot missing escape velocity out of the meat hooks into the final stretch. And there we go. In the second time, Judy makes it through. And watching out for the poppers, not going to pop there. Got some stanchions that could slow Judy up. And, three-quarter bonk for Judy. One last chance for poppage. Just make it through clean. Judy, there we go. 10 seconds left on the clock, and Judy finishes in lap. Congratulations to the Keegan Zablon, Zero Evil, and DSA 89, your podium on Pixel's Death Alley 13th race of the year. Top 10 rounded out by G. Helliot in 4th place, Nail Numb in 5th, Night Attack in 6th, Interesting Mechaholic in 7th, 8th for the Ben Franklin, 9th for Ledwin, and 10th, Open Bayou, getting that 10th place point. Judy Bootybot in 20th is your last place point receiver. We had 48 DNFs, very heavy. I gotta get a lot. DNF stands for Do Need Frankers, and I do need Frankers, and I do need Frankers, and if you need anyway, I need Frankers. Let's take a look at the top standings as we load up our next track. Why don't we? Loaded up now in our next race. You got 2 minutes to join us in the next race, please. It's Robotic Roadway! Plays, which you type in the chat. Oh my goodness! In first place with 38 points, it's Night Attack, leading the chart. I mean, I'm simply playing the same game as everybody else. Mad Scientist Kel, second place with 33 points, and Open Bayou with 29. Top 3, no wins, no features. But still, my album get play. No wins in their top 3 on the top 15. Keegan Zablon with 4th. Nick Howe with 5th. Malvinius and Musical Chemist 6 and 7. Amy Schwa Darlink. Neon Steeple rounding out the 10. Winter, G. Helliot, How Intensive. Brave J. Huck, and Ken Worf. We're loaded up in our 14th race of the evening. It's Robotic Roadway. You got 1 minute to join us. !play is what you type in the chat. It's so easy. It's so free. Hammer gets the gas. Oh my goodness. Too legit to quit. Yeah. 1 minute now. Solid. I'm gonna give this a solid. I'm gonna give the Jaeger, the Baja Jaeger, the Gamer Baja Fuel Blast. I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it like a 7.5. I'm gonna give it a 7.5, 7.5. It's good. But I can tell it will not be for everybody. It's very sweet. It is even sweeter, I think, than typical Gamer Fuel, which is just straight Dew and Jaeger. All right, 10 seconds now with 69 Nice Racers, who have got 5 seconds on Robotic Roadway 3, 2, and 69 Nice Racers are off on the Robotic Roadway 14th race of the evening. Who's going to be first off the block? It's Jay Milius in 7 seconds. Taco Venti, Scoop Lindsay, Vuff, Swapping Spit, G. Helliot, Bippy Mom, ICU, Real Angel Maid, Spiffy, and GZ Blue Moon is Craft. Some of your front on the Robotic Roadway. 15 seconds. Alat Mac Attic. Traborst Paolo pulling the rear. I shouldn't be allowed to lean this much. Jay Milius and Taco Venti on this side. Vuff and ICU on the opposite side. Leading on the Robotic Roadway. 69 next races are entered, and all of them are still in here. Taco Venti, Zero, Evan, GZ, Blue Moon is Kraft leading as Vuff getting a direct shot into the funnel. 40 seconds as Vuff leads, making it through the anti-gravity. This is one of the few anti-gravities where there's no second track there. And oh no, Vuff manages to see the danger of anti-gravity. Matt Santiscal leading now, 50 seconds, going through some hammers on the robotic roadway. There's going to be a bunch of bullshit on the track for Matt Santiscal to deal with. And oh, just walking right into the debris for Kel. That's dangerous on the Donner, Mighty Mike, and Don't Panic VU, Ken Wharf, Scoop Lindsay on the other side, Ben Franklin, JRE, who's trying to make their way through all the boxes of crap. The Ben Franklin now, keeping up with Beef Vipers, local Ghost, who's going through the invisible bongos. 53ers are still in the race here, a minute 15. Make that 50. Ben Franklin is slowly hopping through all the invisible stuff. Don't you just love when you can't see what the racetrack is or where anybody is going? I simply love it because I believe the Ben Franklin... Oh, no. Okay, has been pushed back into pace. Weird Ami and Don't Panic VU with a little bit more speed. Weird Ami hitting the crate now. So does Captain Jack on the opposite side. That's going to be Ben Franklin. Ooh, Mac Addict! Hitting the bounce. Just way, way wrong. Ben Franklin now losing escape velocity, not getting escape velocity. Spiffy jumping into the Steve ahead as JRE gets the escape velocity, followed by Brave Jayhawk, and then the Benjamin Franklin making their way out. It's JRE who is just trying to catch and avoiding the debris with a time of 1:58. JRE is your winner. Second place is still a battle. Ben Franklin getting stuck with the debris again, and San Andy Ember as well getting stuck on the Donner and Brave Jayhawk, all waiting for the debris to spawn. Weird Ami getting in the mix as well. There's a couple of blocks is gone. Mighty Mike in the mix. It's just a traffic jam. There's no winner yet. A minute 12 left on this race. It's going to be Metal to the Core EDC with the speed at just the right time, followed by Gitpul Xander, Jake Schneider in fourth. Wow. Too legit to quit. Hey, 1 minute now as the top 10 are in. Robotic Roadway, we're looking at Traborst, Mechaholic, not Mookaholic, excuse me, Moogle. Trying to make it out of this slow Steve. They're cooking it low, they're cooking it slow, trying to get escape velocity. Is Traborst and Mechaholic. Oh, they're not going to get it. Traborst is going to get another quick try, and with the bonk is going to get the assist out. That's Traborst going to lock in that finish. 30 seconds for Mechaholic to make it out and get that last place point. And Mech is going back in, going to try for the switchback quick. No, not going to do it. Going for another round, 22 seconds. Where's the Stephen Heckline? Where's the John Culling Danger? We'll find out. Mechaholic has got 15 seconds to make it with escape velocity. Well guided on the way out to the final stretch. 10 seconds. Plenty of time for Mechaholic. There we go. Congratulations. JRE, Metal to the Core, EDC, and Gitpul Xander, your podium on Robotic Roadway, race 14 of the evening. Top 10 rounded out by Jake Schneider, Scoop Lindsay, Mad Scientist Kel, Scoop Shooter, Ken Wharf 04 on the Donner, and Insanity Ember in 10th place. Scrolling through and finding out where our last place is. Looks like it'll be Mechaholic in 31st place, so I gotta see a lot of, more than half of our racers didn't finish, and they do need the Franker season. All right, we're going to load up our next track while you take a look at the standings. Save my placements. There we go. Load it up. Two minutes now on our next race track, Twists and Turns. And this will be our penultimate race of the evening here. We're a little fast, but this is gonna be we're doing 8 and 8. Game clock is for decoration over there. Mad Scientist Kel leading with 39 points, followed by Night Attack in second with 38. 9-point deficit to Open Bayou, 29. Another point behind JRE in fourth. Gitpul Xander as well. Keegan Sablana, Nick Howe, 6 and 7. Malvinius, Musical Chemist, 8 and 9. And Amy Schwa in 10th. Top 10 rounded out. Top 15 rounded by Darling, Neon, Steeple, Ken Wharf, Winter, and G. Elliott. Did you guys see G. Elliott fucking smash Jay-Z off the course? She said nah. She said nah. She freaking said nah, y'all. All right, 1 minute to join us on our next race of the evening. This is our penultimate race, race 15, and it's Twists and Turns! Exclamation mark, players, which on time in the chat, please. Jake Schneider, let us know correctly. This song slaps. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. I maybe would have. I maybe would have passed on. I maybe would have passed on that joke off ramp. But I thought about it for another second. All right, 14 seconds now for twists and turns. 73 racers are loaded up in this 15th race. Mayor Venus yelling at her marble. Stay on the track. We'll find out. 5 seconds now. 3, 2, and 73 racers are loaded up and off on twists and turns. We're looking at FLS Carnage 12 at the rear on the funnel. Out of the funnel, though. Moving up through the pack. Kenworth and Mechaholic. Keegan Swan and Traborst leading from the front. Bizdism and Open Bayou as well. Get Xander, it looks like, and Insanity Ember. We're going to move over to the Keegan Sablon, who looks to be fighting with Traborst off the block. And there we go. Keegan Sablon in first, followed by Traborst going to the right side. Judy Beauty Bots, Local Ghost ahead, followed by Bizdism and the Buck. Get Xander, Puff Deluxe, and Open Bayou. Wreck-It Rob, Raylin, Jermaine, Insanity Ember, and Red Ami leading the pack. Off the block on twists and turns, 40 seconds. Vuff Neon Steeple, Kenworth, Spider-Bite, and Nick Howe pulling the rear on this race. 50 seconds elapsed so far on twists and turns. Keys of and Traborst now fighting for first place. And oh my goodness, I might even say that the two of them are doing the things. It's not playing that for me. Okay, well, there we go. I think that was the dogfight over. Sorry, my thing is messed up. My thing is messed up, but that dogfight is definitely broken up. Keegan Sablon and Gitpol Xander, Travorst, the Buckin, Puff Deluxe are some of your front runners. A minute 35. I hope that was a good dogfight. I simply could not hear it one iota. Keegan Sablon and Gitpol Xander are leading. They've got Judy Booty Bats Ghost in the rearview mirror, Weird Ami, the Buck, and Open Bayou trying to get some speed in the final stretches here, and I think we could get another local record. It looks like we might even get 2 of them.
It's a new lap record.
There we go. Get Xander and the Keegan Sablon look like they have beaten Judy Booty Bots. Local record. Your top 10 are in on twists and turns. A minute 52. Woo! This is gonna have implications in our standings. Surely. There we go. Ooh. Congratulations to Gitpol Xander, the Keegan Sablon, and Weird Ami, your podium on our 15th race of the evening. Top 10 rounded out by The Buck, Open Bayou, Theater Monkey Spiffy, Winter, Real Andrew Mays, and Enchilada of Fun in 10th place. And congratulations go to Gitpol Xander and the Keegan Sablon.
It's a new lap record.
It's a new lap record. Keegan is going to get 4 points. Gitpol is going to get 5 for setting our new local ghost. Congratulations to all of them. Let's take a look at who came in last place. I think, oh my dog, everyone finished. And that's going to be Vuff in 73rd place, getting that last place point. All right, we are going to load up our final track. We got a few messages here before we get into our final track of the evening. Thank you so much for supporting us here on LFG Marbles. This is the first week of Season 4. We will be back on Fridays. Check out the schedule here. We'll be back next Friday, including, that's August 19th, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Please join us. This was the first night of 8 in our regular season. Please check out the schedule at marbles.win. Get the email list. Get on the Twitter. We got a TikTok. We got the YouTube, the Patreon, where you can get 10% off merch. And I'm going to get into merch. I need to get into merch very soon. We're going to give you a reason to get into merch. If you want to see all the archives, some folks like getting into the archives and seeing old races. So we're going to try and keep making that available in some way. We're all sorts of cooking stuff up that we're excited for. So keep an eye out. Marbles.win is the website. That's going to be the place to find out everything, the latest news, all that sort of stuff. All right. Well, not only that, but we are sponsored by the Spilled Coffee Workshop, spilledcoffeeworkshop.com. I need to email them because they normally send us a bottle stopper and opener set as a season gift for our winner of the regular season. They make incredible handmade acrylic goods for Diamond Club's own necklaces, ice cream scoops, bottle stoppers, all sorts of good stuff. spilledcoffeeworkshop.com. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us here on Marbles. It is time for our final race of the evening. I'm going to start a 2-minute timer on the clock because we are loaded up now into Castle Siege. So our final race of the evening is our on. It's how we it's customary. It is a custom of Marbles that we finish with Castle Siege. You have a minute 45 to join us. Exclamation mark players, which you want to type in the chat. You got to do it every race, including this race, which is our final race of the evening. We'll be back next Friday, by the way. I'm excited for next Friday. Getting right back into it. And what did I tell you? What did I say? August 12th? No 6-month break. No 6-month break. Like that needs to be a GIF. No 6-month break. No 6-month break. No. I don't know what any of this is. 55 seconds to join us in Castle Siege. 76 races are loaded up now for their final chance to get some points this evening. It's gonna be a blast. I need to get a standing desk mat. I need to get a standing mat. I've got my Femery Momo one over here. It's fine, but it's kind of thin. It's meant for more like a shower towel. If you have any suggestions, marbles.win/discord. Post them in the Discord. I'd love to see. 20 seconds now for Castle Siege, your final chance to join us. Exclamation mark play. This is one of our favorite races of the evening. It's a drag strip style track. We'll check it out, explain it as it goes along. But 10 seconds now as 76 racers line up for the final race. 5, 4, 3, 2, and they are off on Castle Siege. We're looking at Kenworth and Bizdism, Fuff, Poff, and Nemiko. How intensive. Kenworth first off the block. It's Theater Monkey leading. How intensive, Poff Deluxe and Brave Jayhawk. There's a big fight up at the front here on Castle Siege. This is a drag strip style track where our racers have their momentum propelled by the orange energy beams that you see here. As long as they're moving forward, the energy beams will move them forward a little bit faster. Trying to keep up and keep a straight line is the best thing that you can do here. Keep the shortest distance between the start and the finish, but you have to keep an eye on the walls. Those raised sections are bongos. You have to watch out for the bongos there because you're going to go 45 degrees and it's dangerous. Dangerous is going to make it go very, very long. We're looking at how intensive. Ooh, just hitting a bongo there. Going 45. Ooh, that's going to be tough for Howie, who now also has to deal with the other hazard of this track. It is cannonball debris. Korzik, who's got a great straight line, who looks like they're just going very slightly to the right, probably enough to hold off to the finish line as long as Korzik doesn't get hit too much with debris. Second place, we're looking at Bippy Mom. Third place, going back to Nick Howe. Fourth place to Don't Panic, Max Power, and Mechaholic, all fighting for that fifth place spot. Korzik is trying to keep up with Magical Object, who had a great line a few weeks ago. But Korzik could get some big points here. We've already had one DNF a minute 40 into the game. And not at the final stretch just yet. Korzik a ways away is Bippy Mom in second. A ways away is Nick How Kinlan and How Intensive fighting for third. Furben and Thermos Jack as well. Korzik in the final stretch. And now, finishing with a time of 1:53, we jump to the back of the pack as we customarily do to see all of the folks who are trying to outrun the Stephen Heck line and avoid the John Culling, Kingsba, and Horde Curious are some of the unfortunate souls who are going backwards. You can see an example of the momentum that Orange Beam made them go backwards faster. Malvinius now in the back of the pack. Quite a distance here, but this is some low speed and not a great angle. 1:05 left for Malvinius and everyone to make it in. Your top 3 are in as the top 10 slowly show up on the side of your screen in the final stretch. There we go. Bippy Mom making that 10th place. Fanatical Jim going backwards. Dangerous. Hate to see it. Sorry, Jim. Malvinius only has 45 seconds to clear the gap here. That is a very long ways away for Malvinius. I don't think this is possible. I think you're going to see a dead marble rolling in Malvinius. 30 seconds left. Malvinius just trying to keep the fiery hell away, but that's not going to do it. Malvinius has been called Mighty Mike now, going very wide and very slow. You hate to see this from Mighty Mike. 17 seconds. I don't know what's going to get him first. Is it going to be the line or is it going to be the timer? 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. There's Mike. And there are your top 10 on Castle Siege. Ooh. It's Korzik in first place, followed by Kinlan and Thermos Jack. Your podium on our final race of the evening, Castle Siege. Top 10, rounded out by Puff Deluxe, The Buck, Devin C. Sims, Duke McAwesome, Mechaholic, Balenum, and Bippy Mom in 10th place, getting 1 point. We're going to scroll all the way to the bottom, it looks like, possibly, in 69th place. Spiffy is going to get both the last place point and hell, I'm going to give you a bonus point. That's right, Spiffy. You came in last place, and that last place was 69th, so that's going to be a bonus point. We've also got some DNFs here. Hate to see it in the final race of the evening, but thank you, everybody, for joining us and making it a blast. Let's update our data. And let's wrap it up. Take it home. Your standings at the end of week 1. With 46 points, your leader in this Season 4 league, Get Pull Xander, 1 win. Second place, the Keegan Sablon with 42. 42 points and 1 win. Mad Scientist Co. in third place with 39 points. No wins, no features. Yet my album still sells. Followed by Night Attack, 1 point behind, 38 points and no wins. Open Bayou in fifth with 36. Following is JRE, Nick Howe, Thermos Jack Winter, and Malvinius. Top 15 rounded up by Musical Chemist Amy Schwa, Darlink, Neon Steeple, and Kenworth 04. Thank you, everybody, for joining me here on Season 4, Week 1. If you want to catch all the archives, the growing archives of Marbles, maybe you like it with the music, maybe you like it without the music, those are options available to you. Patreon.com/LFGX. Maybe you just want to toss a buck, or maybe you want to get it. Maybe you want all of the marbles. Well, check it out. Patreon.com/LFGX. Cooking up some ideas, and we're going to need some names. So if you're in the Patreon, we could use some names for a thing we're thinking about. So make sure you got a name. I don't know how you set your name in Patreon, but think about setting that. Patreon.com/LFGX. Of course, SpilledCoffeeWorkshop.com. Marbles.win is the website. We're on Substack. We're on Twitter. We're on TikTok, all that stuff. Twitch.tv/NightAttack is where we are. I'm thinking of doing a Saturday pickup game. What if we just did Saturdays sometimes? I'm thinking about it. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here. We will be back next Friday, the 19th. Have a good evening. Bye.